How's it going, chat? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Here again, another live stream. Kind of a special one, though, because it's Saturday, and usually we stream on Sundays. I will also be streaming on Sunday. But I wanted to get a few segments out of the way. Some of you, like Penguin, are asking in the chat, what the heck is a segment? Well, that's a great question, and you will find out in this live stream. But first, let's get things started. Hello! How's everybody doing today? How's everyone doing today? I got some interesting stuff to show you. First of all, Zero wanted me to do an update on the SMP. The public SMP. This is the public one. So Zero says, the journey begins anew. We are thrilled to officially announce the development on the mod pack has restarted. The team has been working hard. Restarted is kind of a strong word too, because we're like starting a few things over, but like also like migrating some stuff. So it's not like a full restart, but it's pretty close to a restart. The team has been working hard behind the scenes to lay the groundwork for an incredible season, and we are excited to share our roadmap with you. Where we are right now, we are currently in phase 2 initial testing. This means we are actively building out the core template, making necessary adjustments and holding team meetings to ensure everything is perfectly aligned before we dive into heavy development. Mod pack development timeline. Phase 1 preparation. The team has officially met, aligned our goals, and set the vision for the new season. Phase 2 initial testing, which is where we're at right now. Creating the itinerary, testing core templates, and finalizing our adjustment lists. Phase 3 development. The heavy lifting. We will be building the pack, squashing bugs, and fine-tuning the experience. The pack is already looking great, so I'm hoping that this phase doesn't last super long, but we also got redacted, and then we got phase 6 final fixes, taking everything we learned from testing to polish the pack to perfection, early access, launch, and marketing the official release. Expect a full trailer for Aero SMP viewers, Discord whitelisting, and a grand opening of the Aero SMP Fathom and Ascent, which is the new name. This is, again, the public server that we're starting. What to expect. As we move through these phases, you can look forward to sneak peek streams from Charlie and plenty of exciting announcements. Make sure you go collect the roles in the server so you get pinged for exactly what you want to see. Yippee! Things are moving along, and it's looking really good. It's looking really, really good. People seem really motivated to hammer this thing out, so I'm super excited about it. But anyways, I built something really awesome. I called it earlier today. I called it my magnum opus, the best thing that I've built so far. It's actually really, really cool. But we'll get to that in a quick second. Is there a whitelist for the public server? There will be like a light whitelist. You'll have to basically link your Discord in order to get on the server, but it won't be like there won't be like an application process necessarily unless things get too crazy. So we'll see how things go. But anyways, in other news, I got merch. I have a t-shirt and I have a hat now, which is cool. And I'm wearing the t-shirt right now, and it's awesome. I really like it. Look, it's the thing. It's the thing from the logo. It's the thing from the logo. The sunset colors. And it's got the logo on the back too, which is cool because you can style it and stuff, which is nice. I didn't want to have a logo on the front because really, like, it's, you know, the way I think about it is that like a logo t-shirt is kind of for you and not necessarily like for other people. I will probably eventually have like shirts with the logo on the front, but this I really like for like you could just like, I like this because I can like wear this out. I can wear this under a hoodie, and I don't like, I don't know, like I don't really always like branded shirts. So yeah, I like this shirt. You can buy it right now. It's on my channel. There's a shop tab on my YouTube channel, and you can get a shirt, which is cool. So that's a new thing. All right, let's go check out this build. Gosh was spying on me? Yeah, I know. You should see this. He's like Big Brother from 1984. Wait, it's gonna spawn in a second. There it is. Spooky as heck. This makes Goshva more of a villain than me, actually, believe it or not. People think that I'm evil and I'm the bully. He's like watching my every move. He's watching my every move. He's in every video. Yeah, dude. Was that his intention all along? Was that his intention, to be in every video? So excited for the new design we have in the background. The new designs we have in the background. Oh yeah. We have some t-shirt designs coming. Okay, look. That's it. My magnum opus. It's the B2 bomber. It's the B2 Spirit. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Thanks for joining the channel. This is the coolest thing I've ever made. Like, easily the coolest thing I've ever made. It sucks at flying. It's bad at flying. Very bad. Like, really not good. But it's not like unflyable. Like, you can fly it. But man, oh man, this is the coolest thing I've ever made. Like, by far. So let's try it out. Actually, I'm gonna sleep first. I don't want to fly at night. That would be dangerous. Is this going to be an SMP episode? Partially, yeah, partially. It's also going to be partially other segments, but all Minecrafty stuff and things that I think you guys will be interested in. So don't go anywhere. All right. I think what we should do, actually, before I try to take off, is I should pull this back a little bit further. This thing, the airplane hangar, is still being built. This thing has been running for like 2 episodes now, like 20 hours. It just keeps going forever. Once it's finally through the girders, the trot and deep slate, I can actually help it with, because it's really easy for me to just like fill in the roof. But yeah, it's taking forever. It's because I'm not like standing here like waiting for it to do its thing. I'm like in and out and leaving all the time. So yeah, that's a thing. But anyways, in order to fly this thing, we need to pull it back as far as possible, because it just barely takes off of this runway. Also, this thing is, well, it like fits really nicely actually in this this hangar, and also it's built to like it's built to like IRL like measurements. So the actual plane is like about that long if like a block is 1 meter, right? Which is kind of cool. So that's kind of how big the plane is in real life. Surprisingly, like I thought these planes were like really big, and I guess it's pretty big, but like I don't know, like in my head I thought these were like huge, but they're not as huge as I had thought. So when you have free time, can you please make a schematic for the old aircraft hangar, please? Oh yeah, right, I need to do that. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it right now. Let's just do it right now. I've gotten so many, you've asked so many times, and I feel bad about it, so. The Freedom Dorito. Charlie, you need to make a lot of schematics. What do you mean, a lot? It's not a lot. So it has a wingspan of 52 blocks? Yeah, around that. Around that. It might be off by a block or two, but pretty much. Fly the plane there? That would not go over very well. That would not go over. We crashed. I have been having this issue where I keep crashing whenever I show up to my... Not every time. Actually, most times it doesn't happen. It crashes the whole dang server when I come over here. And it has something to do with... I looked through the logs and stuff. It has something to do with like a single... like pipe, like a create mod pipe, and I tried replacing it. It didn't work, so I need to like remove it entirely and put it somewhere else, I guess. I don't know, just like redirect. I don't know, but now I have to wait for the stupid server to start, which is annoying. Create has a bug, you need to install a fix. Really? Are you upset at Kindle for borrowing the Warhawk plane? Did he do that? I didn't know he did that. What do you mean? Create has a bug with moving contraptions. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, so is it a pipe on a contraption? I don't think I have a pipe on a contraption. You mean like a Sable contraption, like a physics contraption or whatever it's called. A sub-level. Come on. It takes a minute. It takes a minute. Next plane needs to be the SR-71 Blackbird. I know what you're talking about. Let me Google it. SR. SR-71 Blackbird. Yeah, it's a cool looking plane. That's cool as heck. Yeah. Very like James Bond. You know? Does the B2 have weapons? It has a bay on the bottom, like a bomb bay on the bottom. There we go. We're back, people. We're back. Generally, if I like load back in, there's no issue. Hello, Ash. How's it going? What are the dimensions of the bomb bay? Probably not the right size, to be honest, because I had to yeah, I mean, of course, there's some minor things that I could not get exactly right. So, you know. Make this schematic for bro. Do you want the floor too? I'll put the floor in, why not? All right. There we go. I have it now, so I can't make an excuse anymore about why I haven't added it to the... Oh, you know what else I should do, actually? Is I should get a screenshot. I like having screenshots with my, what you call it? My schematics, because then you know what it is. And then I don't have to have like a good naming scheme. I could just name stuff whatever I do normally. How long is the stream been going on for? Like 15 minutes. Also, I just realized I need to be recording. I wasn't recording. Oops. Dang it. All right. Well, pretend like nothing happened. All right. Let's go check out the B-2 bomber. Yes. Yep. This is gotta be, for sure, this is the coolest thing I ever made. And it's actually like, the way I built it is actually like quite nice. It's pretty easy to put together. And I'll show you guys how I put it together in a bit. But first, I want to pull this into the bay here and try to take off with it. Now, I do want to mention as well, I'm sorry, I'm like repeating myself because I wasn't recording and I should have been. I want to point out too that this thing is actually like real life scale. It's like actually whatever somebody said in chat, it's like 52 meters across or something like that. That's just the actual scale of it. And I thought that these things were a lot bigger, but it turns out not so. This thing stopped. It doesn't look done. Well, oh well. Let me get my magnet gun. Oh. Oh, there it goes. This thing needs to be like right back in the bay for it to actually take off properly. What are the bomb bay dimensions? It's like 1, 2, what is this? 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. 5 meters by 5 meters. All right. We got our left, right. We got our up, down. It's all the controls are all wonky. They're all backwards. It's very weird. But we can try taking off here and see what happens. Oh gosh. Oh, the controls being backwards is really messing with my head. All the controls are backwards. Ah! Okay. We'll try this again. I should actually probably fix the controls. Let me out, please. Let me out, please. This is the worst part. This is literally the worst part about making planes, is trying to make a door for them. Will the B2 have a schematic? Yeah, this is the Monday video. The bomb of a first flight. Yeah, thanks, Zero. Can it drop bombs? It will be able to eventually. If you ever visit America and go to a gun range, don't underestimate recoil. Okay. That's a random piece of advice, but all right. I'll take your word for it. Ah! It's like a dang boomerang. It's kind of funny. But anyways, let's try to... Let me get my cable. and fix these controls, because without fixing the controls, this is not going to go very well. All right, let's see here now. My up down is backwards, so that's W. W. So W should go here, and S. S. Oh, dang it. That's leaded glass. So that one's fixed. Now I have to do it on the underside, which is kind of a pain because I need to get under there somehow. Here, let's do this. Give me just some cobblestone or something. I will just make like a pillar and we'll just stick it up on the pillar. Oh, I didn't quite get it. Oh, please. Oh, come on. It's like just too... It's too heavy. I can't... Yes. Nice. All right. I need access to these. This, and this. Also, I have no idea why these are over here, but... Let me out. There we go. Okay. W, okay, so this needs to get swapped with the front. And S needs to get swapped the other way. And we can also do turning. I can also do turning on the wings, but I haven't done that because it already turns like too quick with the jets turning. Okay, so now it's A and D. So, hate it when I do that. So what is that? It's industrial iron. It's like this, but it's not that one. It's not the black sheet metal. It's industrial sheet metal is what it's called, I believe. You should make a mech. Dude, mechs are so hard. I kind of tried. This is not where I was trying to be. I should have this here. This one. Yeah, I kind of tried making legs. The problem is that like the problem is like completion times. One of the things that I struggle with is like doing video. If I do a video that doesn't have a completed project at the end of it, it's kind of a throw. Oh my god. Bro. Hang on. I need my clipboard. And then I need to like copy that. It's the sheet metal and black one. So it's... I didn't just put a freaking clipboard in that, did I? Why can I not? Oh no. Oh no. It's it's so annoying. Dude, that's so annoying. It's actually not the industrial. It's the... It's this one, I think. It's the black sheet metal. It's not the netherite. I thought it was the industrial sheet metal, but I don't think it is anymore. You're kidding. This has become like way more of a pain than it needs to be. And then I need what? I need black wool as well, which is just great. So annoying. Check DMs. I don't generally I don't generally respond to DMs. If you do have like a question or you want to say something, write it in the Discord. Charlie, can I ask a question? Yeah, go for it. What would you like to ask? Okay. Black sheet metal. There we go. Can you try playing Trail Makers for a vid? I can look at what Trail Makers is. And then maybe. Look at all this stuff I have to do in order just to get like a I think it's this one. Get a stupid thing working. You should check out FTD. I'm just getting into crate. What are some tips for a complete beginner? Go make an iron farm, like a basic iron farm, and just follow a tutorial like block for block, and it'll give you a really solid understanding of like how the mod works. And then like once you kind of have a general understanding of how the mod works, you can kind of do all sorts of stuff. It's really cool that way. Okay, now I don't even remember what this is. It's the sheet metal and the black wool. You're kidding me. Are you serious? Oh, there we go. I hate that I can't see what's in there. Gotta be in there now, right? But that's not what's supposed to be in there. It's the sheet metal, and then at the bottom it's the black wool. It's supposed to look like this side. Sheet metal, black wool. There we go. Now over here, let me in, please. It's... Why, dude? Thank you. Oh, it's because I'm angled up in a weird... Dude, it sucks so bad. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's so annoying. Like, why? Like, why? I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. You try to click something, it does the other thing. It does what you don't want it to do. Okay, we're doing a different method now. All in effort to... Where are all my linked controllers or my redstone links? All in effort to just change the damn thing. Okay, so I think it's like this. Right? No, it's the other way. Like this. Copy. And just switch the keybinds, not the points. I can't do that, sir. I can't do that, sir. No, no, no. I would do that if I could do that, but I can't do that. Reason being is because I'm using the down up. Down, okay. Left, right. Yeah, you see that one? See that one? Still broken. Still busted. Change the Minecraft keybinds? I can't change the keybinds on the keyboard because the keyboard is a drive-by-wire one. So it's different. There we go. That got in there. Oh, come on. Why? Huh? Why? Is it the opposite direction? It's not the other side, for sure. It should be mirrored on this side. Yeah, this side has the black wool on the bottom and the black sheet metal on top. And this side... Maybe it doesn't have... Yeah, maybe it didn't have the black sheet metal on the top. Even though it sounds like I'm doing it right. There we go. There we go. Up, down. Up, down. Oh yeah. You want me to change my Minecraft settings? I'm not changing my keybinds just to fly this one plane. The pain. Is it more of a pain than what I just did? Questionable, but good. Yeah, I mean, maybe. All right. I think we're ready to fly. Finally. Do you play the Magic Gathering? No, I don't. I'm not really that good at strategy games because I'm kind of dull, honestly. What is happening now? Empty. Why is it empty? What? Ah, okay. It's nighttime again. High pixel bed wars. I don't. What do you? Why do you want me to see? Why do you want to see me play that? You want to just see somebody lose? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Why? What? Why? What the heck happened? My up and down is not working. I just fixed it. Why? Why? Huh? Why? Oh. I see why both these diesel generators are messed up. There we go. Now they should both be working as intended. Yes, good. Somehow my wings are the wrong way now? How did that even happen? Oh, I know what happened. I actually know what happened. There we go. Okay, fixed. Fixed forever. Fixed forever, it will never break again. It's perfect and super grand. Hopefully this actually works this time. I got a lot of stuff to do this live stream. I really don't want to be doing this. Plane maintenance, airplane maintenance. All right. Let's take her on a little flight, shall we? Up, down, okay. Oh, okay. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes my thrusters don't work correctly. Okay, all power to the main engines. And lift off, please! Oh, you're kidding me. I think, oh. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to give it like a little bit of a bounce. Just needs a longer runway. It does need a longer runway. Oh my god. Oh wait, hang on. I can just do this. I'm telling you, it might be the engine placement. What do you mean it might be the engine placement? Engine placement how? Like, what does the engine placement have anything to do with anything? I had back heavy issues initially when designing a van. The engine blocks in this mod are from diesel generators. They are just treated as any other random modded block, which I think means that they're like at 1 or something in terms of weight. So if we look at that, you can see it doesn't have any like tool tip about it being heavy. And if we look at like an iron block, it's super heavy 4 kpg. So average stuff like wood is 0.5. I think that modded blocks are like 1 kpg or something like that. So your engines are probably, I think, 1 kpg, if I had to guess. So they're actually not that heavy. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm gonna like give it a bounce. Yeah! Oh, come on. Dude, come on. Damn it. This is all Goshva's fault. Try a slow spinning gyroscope. That has worked for me. I need more angle, not less. So close. Yeah, I think I kind of botched it, honestly. Try flying in the hangar. I can't. There's a cannon in the way that is actively shooting. That is actively working. So I can only go back as far as the cannon is. See? Yeah. All right. I know this thing can actually get off the ground. I just don't know why it can't get off the ground right now. Okay, why? 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 Oh, it's because when I pick it up with the portable structure container, it breaks the stupid. Oh my gosh. Stay on the ground for longer. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. This is frustrating as hell, bro. Okay, let me just... Yeah. Yeah, so like... So for some reason, nothing is working now. Don't know why. Don't know why. My up down on my... Like, nothing is working now. Which is just great. The lights are going off. Up, down, left, right, right, up, down. It's Oh, I'm going to... something. Sometimes, dude. Like, why is it broken now? Like, what is going on? It should be 100% triggering those... at least the thrusters. They have power. I don't understand how this could have possibly broken. Like, now I'm actually stumped. Now I'm actually like totally stumped. No idea why that's not working now. Wait a minute. Isn't this supposed to be like AD, not A and D? How did that happen? Like, actually, how did that happen? I don't understand how this has happened. Okay, yeah, this also has W on it. I just like decided to reset all my controls. Down, up. Right. No, left, right is opposite. This needs to be A and this needs to be D. Okay. Right. Up, down. Okay, good, good. I have to get like underneath the plane again. This could not be more problematic, dude. Add long folding landing gear on the front to get more angle off the ground. That's actually not a bad idea. Come on. Oh my god. Get up there. Come on, please. What do I have to do? Yeah, okay. It's on there. Can I reach the back now? Yeah, I can. Okay. Because I have to reach this side as well. And let me guess, these have all doubled up for some reason. And I have to find the right orientation for that now, too. It's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. Isn't this wonderful? Isn't all this just great? Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be, what is it, WNS? Yeah, so for some reason, so I believe that W's not on the front, or, sorry. Yeah, I think W is on the front. So we're going to remove S from the front. And we're going to remove W from the back. I think that's it. Yep. Now it's working again. Good. Good, 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 good. You were gone for 5 minutes. What do you miss? Absolutely nothing. Not a dang thing. Somebody was saying in chat, though, that I should make this wheel a little bit taller. I can't really do that. It's already as tall as it can be. But I could potentially figure something out that way. Up the suspension a little bit. That should help get it slightly higher angle. That's a little better. I think that's really all we need, honestly. Just like a little bit more thrust with a taller wheel. I can't really do more thrust. I could probably squeeze another couple thrusters in there, but I don't know. Make something like a car jack and put it in a contraption container so you can always lift things up. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe something like a forklift? Maybe? You need something like that? I need it to be daytime. I'm low on food, really? Really? Shouldn't be. Oh yeah, I must have run out. Let me just do this. I have a bunch of golden apples. Eat those. All right. It's time. Oh my god! Are you serious? Why? Why? I didn't have this issue like literally an hour, 2 hours ago when I was doing this. I literally took off like from this runway 2 hours ago. It just doesn't have like the beans anymore for some reason. Like something changed. Somebody came by and like messed everything up. You need to keep the thruster flat. Okay. Sure. I'll try that. If this is like playing Kerbal Space Program, I don't know if I want to play it. Right back as far as it'll go. See, it's also like shifting really far to the... Oh. It's also like angling a lot, and I have no idea why. It really shouldn't be doing that. There's like no reason it should be doing that. But here we are. I dread having to pick this thing up with the portable structure container again. See what happens. If it doesn't work, I'll just go into creative. Not on this world, in a different world. We'll just go. We'll just do it somewhere else. This is driving me nuts. The thrusters are making. The thrusters are making downforce. Your thrusters are placed over your center of mass. When you tilt them up, it doesn't pitch the aircraft, it just pushes your entire plane down. Okay. Alright. How about we do this then? How about we do this? How about I turn off the thrust control? I hate it when I accidentally right-click that. Okay. Okay. There's no more thrust control now. Up and down is just the wing. We're turning for no reason. For quite literally zero reason whatsoever, we are turning. But we got off the ground! Let's go! It flies terribly. But it does fly. It like really doesn't want to turn. Like really doesn't want to turn. It's like fighting me so hard right now to not. It just stalls out completely. Like it really wants to go to the right for no reason at all. Well, now it's pitched. I can't get this thing. Here's the thing. There's no pitch control because I can't get this thing to pitch to save my damn life. but hey, we're in the air. Look, see, now it's starting to shift the other way for some reason. I could not tell you why this is happening at all. Okay, okay. I would say let's go back to base and try to land it, but I don't think I could even find where base is right now. You guys are probably thinking you should lift up and fly really high instead of flying so low. Try adding roll. The roll doesn't work because there's so much wing that it fights it so bad. I can show you later. Maybe. We're back at base. Okay, if I can get this thing in the vicinity, I'll be pretty stoked. This isn't my mountain. We're over this way. Oh, that's gonna be a big GG. Yeah, boomerang time. Well, we were close to landing. The landing strip is over there. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. That was pretty good. That was actually really good. For a plane such as this. Drifting bomber? I know, yeah. It's kind of brutal. But it looks cool as hell, so I'm cool with it. No vertical stabilizer, bro. That's perfect, no need for anything. Also, the real plane has the aileron control surfaces on the further out wing because it makes it fly better and control better. Yeah, so the reason why I have mine where they are is because of, well, it's just because of how it is. Because that's why. Maybe it's unstable due to not having a rudder. I mean, the real plane doesn't have a rudder. All right, let me show you my creative world with this plane. Why not make a B1 Lancer or a B-52? Because I made it. Because I didn't, like, I don't know what to tell you. Because I made a B2 instead. Why not make a 747? Why not make a Cessna? Why not make like a bush plane? Maybe I'll do that one day. I'll make all sorts of planes. I'll make all sorts of stuff. Whatever tickles my fancy. So it's built in two parts. Is the wing and it's the body. And basically the way that this works is that there is I get a swivel bearing. And I stick it right there. And then I can get a cog wheel and a valve handle. And I basically like angle the... Oh, I need that cog wheel. Cog wheel. So I just do this. Like that, and then I can stick the wing onto this. So the actual schematic is in two parts. You print the wing and you print the body, and then you just glue them together and it works. It's actually really nice that way. is just line it up. You get a slime ball. And then you do one of these. Done. Okay, well, hang on. There we go. Nice, right? Easy. Easy peasy. So I was taking off of here, which is like not long at all, but also like I'm not getting a lot of, I don't need a lot of lift here. So there's that. Don't need that anymore because it doesn't work. So this plane does actually have the turny wings, but it doesn't do anything. Like I can't get the thing to tilt to save my life. It drifts like crazy. I probably should add like a vertical thing on it, even though it doesn't have one in real life. Just because I think that would be better. Now we're hitting Lag City. Oh Lord. It's fine. Come on. Stay up, you bastard. Come on! Nah, it's not gonna do it. GG. Oh, hang on. I need to actually turn the engine off. Add symmetrical sails on the inside of the B2? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I would, but that's kind of the issue. There's not really a lot of space. Even this, like, these are dispensers, and eventually I'm going to have, like, a little redstone circuit in here that, like, these are, like, my launchers, right? So I'll eventually have a little redstone circuit in there to launch those things. You could, and hear me out, use encased shaft to move the control surface to the other wing, as well as hidden vertical stabilizers. Yeah, but then it wouldn't, like, I would have to... So the way that it works currently is that these angles go directly out to this wing. So in order to, I would have to completely rechange this, and then I would also have to, like, move, like, stress units through the body of the plane out over to here. And the way that this is built, there are like holes in the wing that allow for the body to like sit and mesh inside. That's how I'm able to get it to look this way. I'd have to like punch a bunch more holes in the wing to be able to do that. Also, on top of that, I'd have to actually like, the wing would not be flat all the way across. I would actually have to add details to it. Might have Lockheed knocking soon. I hope not. All right, we saw your Minecraft video of your B2 Spirit. We have some questions for you. Yeah. Fighter plane, you could try building an Su-57 Felon Russian 5th gen super maneuverable stealth fighter. Sounds interesting. I don't know what I'm going to build next, honestly. I do know that I actually do kind of know what I'm going to build next. It's going to be a cannon factory, because I need cannons. I need a bunch of big cannons. I don't have any yet. Day 5 of asking Corn to make an airship. Dude, I haven't made a single airship yet. It's kind of crazy. I'm making like planes and stuff. Haven't made an airship. But yeah, cannon factory, cannon automation. That's going to be... It's going to take a while. That's going to be hard. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure lots of you guys have messed around with create big cannons, but I don't know how many of you guys have done it in survival. It's quite the process. It's quite the process to make that kind of thing. Have you thought about doing automated unmanned drone type planes? No, but that would be interesting. Should make a semi-truck. I'd like to make a semi-truck. I'd like to make more like infrastructure stuff like that because I think it's really cool. But it also, we don't have that like logistics mod, and I'd love to get that in order to like automate the movement of some of the physics objects. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, so essentially the plane is in two parts. And what's cool too is that like, if I want to take this apart, all I have to do is break that swivel bearing. And then the lower wing, with a bit of finagling, will come off. It's just like very tight. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, the stress units actually come from the swivel bearing and go directly down into this 6-way gearbox. And then that goes through the directional gear shifts, which go through our torsion springs to our mechanical bearings. And that's what actually gives us our turning. So in order to get turning over here, I would have to like double this, put a shaft all the way across through this hole, which is here on purpose for the for like the wheel mount and like this stuff. Because these aren't actual blocks here. Like the reason why the wing can like sit through the plane without like being all janky and stuff is because because all the lower half here, this whole lower half section, is all copycat ghost blocks, with the exception of the bay door, this stuff, and the front wheel mount, which is why you have all these openings for things like that. But yeah, it's built in a way where it's actually like pretty easy to put together as a schematic, which is really nice, even in survival. Because what you do is you just build this on the ground, and then you build this above it, and then when you make them both physics objects, you just make sure that they're aligned, and then when they're kind of on top of each other, you just glue the one spot and you're done. It's really nice, actually. Sable hose connectors. Yeah, I know about Sable hose connectors. It's a great mod. And speaking of great mods, let's move on to a new segment. A brand new segment. Well, it's actually not really a brand new segment. Actually, let me show you something real quick. I did videos a while back about basically like create mod news stuff. Let's see here. I want to see if I can find it. It's gonna be like way down. It's somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is too high. Is it? Man, how far back is it? This, yeah. I used to do videos like this, where basically I like went through Reddit and like just kind of looked at like what was interesting and what was happening. And that is essentially this segment, right? We're going to be looking at some of the coolest stuff that's been coming out of the... actually, we can leave that on. We're going to be looking at some of the coolest stuff that's been coming out of the Create Mod Reddit. Some interesting things. Some very, very interesting things. Like this. You can put a magnet into a navigation table and it'll face north. I didn't know this, but on the SMP, we've been trying to figure out how to have a plane or like an airship fly due north, because we're trying to fly to the world border eventually. And like we weren't sure how to make that work. Turns out Aeronautics already has that, like, just in it, which is awesome. So that's cool if you didn't know about that. Yeah, you put a magnet in a navigation table and it points north. Real easy. Real easy. Next we have a mod that I saw that I thought was really, really interesting. And it basically turns Minecraft into a colony builder. Honestly, it looks very like cozy indie game-esque. And this isn't like a mine colonies thing. This is like its own whole mod. I don't know that it's out yet, but it looks really cool. It looks really, really cool. And I'm curious how this works. Like, is this a world that you're like playing in, or is this like the whole experience? Or can I like go down into like my player character and like walk around the world that I built, you know? I mean, sorry, I was just gonna read chat. That's how real compasses work, by the way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I thought this was really, really cool. There are actually a few other mods that kind of do some similar stuff to this. But this one just looks so nice. I really love like the road like drawing and stuff like that. It looks really, really cool. Turn Minecraft into a top-down RTS colony builder. Command and grow a civilization from isometric view. Early access preview. That's going to be really cool when it comes out. But I definitely want to keep tabs on this. I have it saved, so we'll see where it goes. If you eat a magnet, will you point north? Probably. This mod, let's set waypoints for aeronautics ships. What is this? Oh yeah, right. This is this mod is really cool because it allows you to find your airship. This is another thing that we were having an issue with on the SMP actually. Fading fell off of his airship while it was just like flying in a direction, and it disappeared. It was like it's probably still flying to this day. And so this mod actually provides you a solution to that, which basically makes like a waypoint for your airship. And there's actually other mods that can do this. This mod seems like it's a little bit more like survival friendly, but there's also stuff like this, which is create aeronautics ship manager. This mod's a lot better for like server managers and stuff like that. It allows you to like find airships and teleport to them and teleport the airships around. And like it also requires you to claim your own airship. So if I make a ship, I have to name it, and then that ship gets tagged to me. So it's like if somebody makes like something phallic and they're something that they're not supposed to make, you can actually like tie it to them and like ban them or deal with that however you please. It's a really nice server tool if you run servers or you know anybody who does. It's cool for that. Next we got an add-on for Create Aeronautics currently being developed. This was posted like a month ago. Dude, this is I need this, dude. I need this because I think one of the most satisfying things that I could ever do in aeronautics is like build a airship with like a big cannon on it and shoot another airship out of the sky, blow it the heck up. And this adds like NPC like enemy ships to the game. I love this idea. I want this so badly. I I love this concept. I don't know how it works though. Like I'm surprised that the sub-level is able to, like, does it spawn in and out like a mob, Like when I go away from this, is it like a normal sub level would be like there forever, right? So I'm curious how that works exactly. But it's a really cool idea for a mod, and it like opens up like stuff like imagine like you shoot down an airship and then you like bring it to like a recycling plant and you like grind it down and recycle it into like its raw and you get a bunch of raw resources out of it. That was actually an idea that we had for our public server, which would be really cool. But yeah, we'll see. Sir Cornelius Delta, I would like to request a stream playing Trail Makers. What even is Trail Makers? Let me look it up. Oh, I think I already did look up this game. This is like what is it? It's like aeronautics, but like yeah. What's there to do in this game? Like, what do you actually like? Well, you know what? Let's just you make stuff. Oh, does it add like, it adds like mini games and stuff like that? It's vehicle building. Yeah, I know that. But like, what else? Is it just vehicle building? Interesting. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure. All right. Next up, we got this. I finally perfected my airship stabilization technology. I wanted to look more into this because I was curious about it. The main improvement was switching from 2-chamber to 3-chamber system, giving the biggest chamber for lift only, and the 2 small ones tilting back and the front only. Next improvement was splitting the tilt control with more precise measurements by controlling heavy and slight tilts separately with different burners to set each. Oh my god. I would need to like see this in person, but I think basically what it is like a leveling system for an airship, right? And it uses, this just looks like a very clever setup that I wouldn't have thought of. There's a main chamber for the general lift, then a fore and aft, which separate the burners. That's the front and back. If the blimp leans back, this is detected by the gyros, and the lift in the secondary chambers is changed to try and re-level it. Yeah, so it's a leveling system, but it looks like a very. It looks like a relatively simple and easy to use one. I was kind of messing around with leveling systems a little bit when I was working on the hovercraft, because I was trying to make it so that it would like adjust its like the hover like thrusters would adjust the ship as it was like flying. But the problem is that it would end up oscillating. It would like just do this forever, because it would like adjust one side, adjust the other side, adjust one side, adjust the other side, adjust one side, adjust the other side. And it just like kept doing that. And I think this actually is a system that you could use to have a solution to that, in theory. Yeah, so this, wouldn't a redstone inductor do the same? I think this is basically the system that I was using. This is inductor starts dropping the signal when the tilt goes back to 0, which means the airship is going to keep swinging back and forth. Accumulator keeps the value set before the ship is leveled off. Yeah, so this is the thing that I was like struggling with, where it will just constantly oscillate unless you have like something that tells it to stop doing that. And I think that this is what the system is. So I'm really curious about it. When I make an airship, I'll probably maybe look into it. I don't know. We'll see. Next time I need to level something. Is the quadcopter tutorial I sent you before? Okay, the quadcopter tutorial I sent you before would help. Okay, I'll check that out. I will check that out. Next up, we got this TNT launcher, which I thought was just like a beautiful design and looks fast as all heck. But also, like, they're using the like, I don't know how they're launching this. They're using the stickers, but then like, how is it actually like? Oh, I see it. It's this thing. But that's not a sticker, is it? Or is it a sticker? Do they work like a bouncy thing? Like, how is it actively launching stuff? And also, like, yeah, like, what is even moving this? It's sling shooting. It's a very nicely designed launcher, though. Dude, scrolling down into the messages on stream is scary. But yeah, that's that. This I thought looked really cool. Creator and Aspire Destroyer. Is bro actually on a phone doing this? Did he make this on a phone? I can't make this on my computer. Like, making a walking thing is so hard, dude. He's using 2 Link controllers. Crazy. It's got a spinning cannon. Let's see it. Let's see it walk. Let's see it. Show me it walking. Dude, that's crazy. It looks pretty good, actually. It looks pretty good. I can't believe this is on, like, I can't believe this guy's doing it on a phone, though. That's wild. That's wild. Oh, he's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot the village. Show us the destructive power of the spider thing. Crazy. Nice build. Very nice build. And off a phone is crazy. We have weighted ejectors in real life. Bro, this cannot be the most efficient way to move a plastic bottle from one place to another in a factory. There's no way that they're doing this out of efficiency. There's zero like, this is like a, you see like the red like the fence or whatever. This has got to be just like a display thing or something. It's gotta be. Actually, yeah, it's at an expo. We're at an expo. That's what this is. This is an expo, and they're showing off their machines that you can buy for your assembly line. But yeah, cool and fun, but not practical. There's no way this is practical for anything. I can't imagine there's some real reason you would do this in a factory. I think it's actually mobile. Oh. Maybe. Charlie, make a CIWS. I don't know what that is, but you need to stop asking about it because I think you've said that like 10 times now, mister, and you will get banned if you say the same thing too many times. All right, somebody made this. I'd love to see this actually move. I don't know if it does or not, but man, is it ever cool. I don't know how people do this, honestly. Look, that's him. That's the guy. I don't know what this picture is. This is a terrible picture. This is cool. This looks cool as heck. Like, that's crazy. It looks it like it's such a good looking mech that it almost looks like a model. That's wild. Yeah, it looks really good. Some of you guys are saying it's AI. Do you think this is actually AI? Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out if it's AI or not. I don't see any like weird artifacting or anything like that. And I can also see like identifiable blocks. Like this green thing, this is a flywheel for sure. Like I can see like these copycats. This is a copycat. Like there's a lot of blocks that are meshing together. No shot that's AI. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. I don't think it's AI either. Whatever you say, that's AI. Bro, huge compliment if it's not AI, and bro's like, it's definitely AI. Yeah, like these are like, there's identifiable blocks and stuff in here. I don't think that... Yeah. It's also like showing an image like this, like of the leg. I don't like, it would be hard to, I think it would be hard to do that with an AI. This is another thing I actually wanted to show you guys. Cratemod.com. If you, I'm sure some of you, I'm sure like maybe some or all of you know about this, but you can actually download a bunch of like schematics from here, which is really cool. But on top of that, they have a generator tool that I think was kind of recently updated, and my gosh, is it amazing. Look, we can make like multi-bladed propeller generators. We have like really nice, you can make them skinny or wide. Like, looks really, really good. It's a really good tool. The things that I think are most interesting though are the balloon. So you can like, I was actually messing around with this. So you can like make custom balloons with like different, like you can adjust these so much actually. It's kind of crazy. Like so useful, such a useful tool. Oh, apparently Charlie OpenAI and the people behind ChatGPT made basically Ultron? Maybe. Look, you can even add ribs, a keel. You can add tail fins. You can change the fins like height and length. Like come on, man! Isn't that awesome? There's even a ship hull. Again, I was messing around with. I was trying to make a really big ship. It gets really laggy when you start to do stuff that's really big, but you can make like all sorts of wacky shapes. They have some like examples, but like you can really like push this thing to do crazy stuff. Like you can like let me see. There's one here that's look at all the options you have to like mess around with. It's crazy. It's actually a really, really nice tool. What graphics card do I have? I have a 3080. A 3080. This is the next thing I wanted to look at. Is this video. Why Minecraft mods are evolving backwards. I have a quarrel with this video. I do not agree with some of the things in this video, and I want to talk about it because maybe you do too, or maybe you agree with what this guy's saying. Great video, great content creator, does lots of really cool stuff. Hopefully he is not mad at me watching his video on stream, but we'll see. You gonna build a goddamn battleship to blow Kindle up or no? Yeah, I will eventually. One of these days, I'll build an airship. But anyways, let's get into this.
This is a list of some of the most iconic, important mods of all time. Things like the Aether, Industrial Craft, even Optifine. But you know what they all have in common? They're old as hell! To me.
Okay, so hang on. So...
Optifine. This is a list of some of the most iconic, important mods.
So iconic, yeah, sure, yeah. But I wouldn't say like something like Optifine is like even like it's not relevant anymore because it's been usurped by like better stuff. So I mean, like, I feel like this video starts out by like claiming like all these, like it feels like it's claiming like all these are like all these good mods are like super old, and it's like that's not. I wouldn't like. I don't like a lot of these are old and still good, like the Aether and like, you know, Twilight Forest and stuff like that. Not enough items
of all time.
And
things like the Aether,
you know, a lot of this Pixelmon was in there too, and Pixelmon has been totally usurped by Cobblemon. Cobblemon is crazy, by the way.
Craft, even Optifine. But you know what they all have in common?
Industrial Craft is good, but I feel like stuff like Ender IO is better than that now, and also has been kind of like Industrial Craft has been replaced by like a few things. Ender IO being one of them, and I think Ender IO is also pretty old too.
They're old as hell! To me, Minecraft modding has felt stagnant for almost a decade, with one exception. And I don't
hard disagree. Minecraft modding has not felt stagnant to me at all. And I'm actually like, he talks about this in this video, but I actually have played like some of those like old, I'm old. So I used to play like the early Feed the Beast packs. I used to play Tekkit. Like I have played the old mod packs. Mod packs today are considerably better than they were back then. Bro, what about Sodium? That's what I'm saying. Like Optifine was a great mod and it's definitely got like legacy behind it, but like it's been usurped. It's been replaced. It's not like
I think I'm alone. So to fully explain this, let me run through.
I don't think Minecraft mods are stagnant. I think that Minecraft mods are thriving, and I'm arguing against the idea that Minecraft mods are stagnant.
Through some history. The earliest mods were small, usually focused on one single feature. For example, Mo Creatures just added a couple more mobs. This is largely because, up until this point, the only real mod loader was something called Risugami's mod loader. But this had some heavy restrictions. And so, a collective of modders, including the guys behind Buildcraft, actually came together to create Minecraft Forge. Forge made mods so much
cool. I didn't know that. But Buildcraft was like an old school like industrial automation like kind of mod. It added like that quarry that you saw. That was like a really good mod back in the day. It was awesome. In the Discord recommending games for you to play, of course. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Zero.
Much easier for both players and the modders themselves. And as the modding scene evolved, modders got much more ambitious. It stopped
like this, like saying this mod is like this mod is still good. Like this is Buildcraft, I believe. This mod is still really good, but like we have like a bunch of mods that have replaced like so many things that Buildcraft did, like the pipes and the pumps and these are like these things like here like energy like fuel generators or whatever, and then like the tanks and stuff like that. Like we have so many mods now that are like that either do some of these things by themselves and have like universal, like create pipes, for example, is like a mod that adds pipes that are universally useful. You can use them with any other mod, which is super handy, which is way different from this. So like, yeah, we don't have like something as like robust as Buildcraft, except for maybe with the exception of Create, where it has like all the things. And some mods do still have all the things. We still have like Mechanism, which is huge and adds a ton of stuff and has all this other, like all this automation and things like that in it.
Evolved.
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just continue
Much
watching.
more ambitious. It stopped being about single features like elemental bows and started being about adding electricity and machines. The era
Cool
of
as hell.
technology mods had begun. This era was characterized by mods like Buildcraft and Industrial Craft. These mods also really popularized mod packs like Tekkit and Feed the Beast. By combining mods together in the right way, suddenly you could make Minecraft feel like an entirely different game.
Look, it's going, look.
Ooh, what's that?
You see? You see?
Tekkit was probably the most popular mod pack for a while. The tech mods just fit so perfectly.
I love Tekkit. I loved Tekkit, but one thing I will say about like old mod packs versus new ones is that like new mod packs, like new mod pack developers are so and they have more to choose from, honestly, but like new mod pack developers are so good at like building progression into their mod packs. Whereas like back then, like there would be like a few mods that would add like a big, I remember back then, like there was a mod, I can't remember what it was called, but it added this thing called like a transmutation table, and you could add like, you could put in like a bunch of dirt into it and get like points, and you could turn your dirt into like a myriad of other items, and that was like stupid OP. And it was in like quite a few mod packs, and that's like one of those things that like mod pack developers have gotten so much better at, which is like, yeah, Project E, that's it. Yeah, that's one of those things that like mod pack developers have gotten better at making mod packs. You see nowadays that like there's so many mod packs out there that like give you a really robust experience, which is really awesome. And I don't think that was as prevalent back then. I think back then you got like all the best mods. There was kind of some integration. There was a few things thought out. Sometimes there was questing and stuff like that back then even. But like nowadays it's just like taken to such a different level. It's so much better now. Like when you look at stuff like Dawncraft, it's like or what's that? There's a bunch of them, but like Dawncraft is one of the first ones that come to mind. Like that's like a whole game within a game. It's like it's really well put together.
But these mods were also pretty complex and hard to learn, so after a couple years, people were ready for a change. By the way, these eras completely overlapped. I'm just lying for the video. Some of the earliest adventure mods were dimensions like the Aether and Twilight Forest. These were generally much easier to pick up than all the insanely complex tech mod packs, and as a result, they became wildly popular.
Jan has lost for the day.
What is it?
It's the Naga.
These two mods in particular really laid the groundwork for everything that followed, like Ore Spawn. And since the overworld was feeling lackluster in comparison, mods like Biomes of Plenty came around too. After all that exploration though, sometimes it's nice to go back to your base and tinker around and craft things. But the tech mods didn't entirely thematically fit anymore, so mods like Tinker's Construct and Thaumcraft were made. Overall, modding was booming, with
Tinker's Construct is still awesome. It's still a great mod. I know people like think that like Silent Gears and stuff like that replaces it, but I think Tinker still hits.
new
to this
massive
day.
content mods coming out like every week, and the players loved it. Right up until it wasn't. Since around 2018 or so, I feel like most of the mods coming out are pretty bland. And this is partially by design, because of this new cultural emphasis on things being vanilla friendly or vanilla plus. Of course there's exceptions to this, like a lot of these older content mods are still maintained, but scroll the most popular mods on Modrent and they're boring as shit.
This is a crazy take. If you go to like say CurseForge and we browse the most popular mods, if we look at the most popular mods, do you know why these mods are popular? It's because they fit into every pack. It's because they're good for everything. Like, I'm sorry that like you're like crazy, super like hard, like forbidden arcanist, like magic super boss mod doesn't work in everybody's mod pack, but these are popular because they're standards. They're standards among like basically all mods, all mod packs. Like everybody throws in Farmer's Delight, everybody throws in Nature's Compass, everybody throws in Iris, right? A lot of these are just library mods that are used by tons of other mods. Like saying that like the most popular mods are boring is crazy to me, because it just has no, like, it's just like missing like the point of what makes these mods popular in the first place, which is the fact that they're like, a lot of these mods are just utility, honestly. Like, they're just like really good utility mods that are used by everyone, right? Which, yeah, so it's like, these aren't necessarily the most interesting mods, but there's a lot of really interesting mods that are that are being made and do get like do get shown off in other areas. They're just not going to be the most popular on any given mod loader site. Yeah, like even like we've scrolled way down and we're seeing sophisticated storage. Like sophisticated storage is like a standard that I have in like basically all my mod packs. But yeah, like this is, yeah, I mean, like some of the, like, I feel like what he's saying is that like there aren't really any cool or interesting mods coming out anymore, and I think part of what he's like kind of pointing towards is these like big all-encompassing, like completely change the game in every way mods, or like add whole new areas like the Aether and stuff like that, like where they kind of add this to completely revamped like area of the game or whatever, right? I think that a lot of mods nowadays are more geared towards they're more geared towards like you get stuff like Cataclysm. Like show me Cataclysm. Like Cataclysm is like a boss mob, and it adds like structures in the world to find those bosses, and it's like a really good and interesting boss mod that has like actual fun boss fights. It's like stuff like this like didn't exist during the Tekkit era, like just not at all, right? Even in like the Aether, like there's some cool bosses in the Aether. I think there's like 3 main ones. Back then, I think there was like 3. These boss fights, like school those ones. This is so much better. And what's cool about this mod in particular is that like it can be configured to like other mods, so you can like add it to a progression system. You can even like it's also like not like it's not like in its own whole, like I feel like some people have stepped away from making like Aether mods like this their own whole thing, primarily because making stuff like this works for like more like it can be added to so many different mod packs, right? So like I feel like the argument that like things are worse now because there's no Aether mod is weird.
How does this have 96 mods? Let me play devil's advocate here for a second, though. Some people really like these subtle deviations from vanilla. The point isn't to completely change the experience.
Yeah, everyone likes them because they're in all the mod packs, but not all the mod packs are about subtle deviations, right? Like I played all the Mons recently, and like that has those subtle deviation mods, but it also has a bunch of other stuff in it.
Experience is like just to subtly improve it. But in that case, where did all the huge mods go? We need to be honest. It's nothing against the modders themselves. I mean, these mods are well made, but we've literally regressed back to the beginning when mods just added like 5 new swords. So what happened? Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, please be sure to...
Yeah, Iron Spells is crazy. Like, does that fall under the same like category of like, oh, it adds 5 things? It's like, no, absolutely not. Iron Spells is actually awesome. I think he means most mods are generic. Like there are too much similar gun mods, or like Create and Greg Tech. What he means is that there isn't much interesting mods, like weird mods. Yeah, I feel like he's like remembering an age where mod packs used to be really weird because you couldn't curate really an experience. You could only really like take all the cool mods, put them together into a mod pack, and like that was the thing. Nowadays you could more accurately curate an experience. So like a lot of the mod packs will be like vanilla plus, or they'll be like adventure stuff where it's like you might have create in there, but you're not going to have mechanism in there, right? And I feel like what he's remembering is an era where we had like stuff like Tekkit, or we had stuff like even like a similar version of that. Or I think the thing that like kind of exists today that's similar to that is the kitchen sink mod pack, which is like all the mods. Stuff like RL Craft, things like that, where it's just like a bunch of wacky stuff. And it's like, that's fun and interesting, but it's like, if I'm gonna, what I will say is that like that kind of stuff is fun and interesting. But what I will say is that like if I'm going to play a mod pack and I'm gonna make it like my like I'm gonna make it my main mod pack, I'm gonna go, okay, like this is the one, I'm gonna put my Forever World on it, I'm gonna play it for like the next 5 years. Which is that's a lot, but like people do like to like start Forever Worlds and build on those for a long time. And you probably don't want to do that in RL Craft or like any of the other like old mod packs. Like some of them are really good, and some of the old mod packs are still good to this day because they kept developing them. Like stuff like Greg Tech is like still being worked on, which is insane. And that's why it's still around. It's not still around because there's nothing good out. It's still around because it itself is like a cut above the rest to this day. Right?
Subscribe. I believe it boils down to 5 things. And because I'm a YouTuber at heart, I'm going to save the main reason for last. Reason 1, mod reviews are less popular now, but to be fair, that could just be because the mods themselves are less interesting. It's hard to say.
Oops.
This is a list of some of the most iconic...
God damn it.
I left. Microsoft is doing this so they can take their 6 reasons in one. Reason 4, obviously cultural from the only mod loader. Are still maintained. Really like subtly.
What did I do?
I believe it boils down to 5 things.
Okay.
Because the mods themselves.
This is also a crazy take.
Save the main reason for last.
This is also a crazy take.
Reviews are less popular now, but
mod reviews are less popular now? In no way. It's just that there's so much more stuff on YouTube now. Mod reviews are not less popular though. They're just not, like, straight up. Like there's more view. I guarantee you there's more viewership now for mod reviews than there ever was like in 2018 or 2017 or whatever. I guarantee you. I would put money on it. I swear. Like it's 100%. It's 100%. There's more viewers today on mod reviews than there was back then. It's more popular. Guaranteed.
But to be fair, that could just be because the mods themselves are less interesting. It's hard to say. Reason 2, Forge is nowhere near as dominant. It is far from the only mod loader. The space is a lot more fragmented, and because not everyone is focused on the same thing, it makes it feel less exciting. Plus,
the space being fragmented is totally true, and he's going to talk about like versions and stuff like that. Like that is true, but like I mean, that I think was actually one of the things that was like, yeah, lots of channels that used to make weekly mod reviews that I used to follow stopped after 116 or 119.2. Yeah, like so. Yeah, but there's a lot of channels that do weekly mod reviews today. And a lot of it, like, honestly, like, a lot of mod reviews nowadays happen in short form. Because you don't really need a full video to show off to showcase a mod pack. Tutorials is different. There's lots of tutorials still happening. But, like, that's the thing. Like, we have to define a difference between, like, mod reviews and tutorials. I think mod reviews have ended up going to shorts, where it's just like, this is a cool mod. Here's what it does. It's great. 10 out of 10, whatever. Tutorials are still super big. Tutorials are huge. Kindle's like big on tutorials. Like he does tutorials and it works in his favor. I use mod reviews to make sure the mod is safe for the mod pack I am making or not. Yeah, I always, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like people like that guy with the eyeball dude. He always like, he's a really popular mod reviewer today that makes long form even. So it's still around. Yeah, so some of those mods from 119.2 are being updated and new people review it. Yeah, 100%. There a lot of that old stuff is still around, which is great. Like, I mean, I think the industry, the mod pack like industry has evolved quite a bit.
As it evolves, more and more of the innovation has already happened. There's still unlimited new mods to make, but they've become increasingly derivative and hard to think of. Boom, that's 2 reasons in 1.
Making the argument that like mods are bad now because like new stuff is hard to think of is crazy. Because it's like, well, it's the reason why new stuff is hard to think of is because there's already good stuff out there. So it's like that's a fair argument for somebody who's making a mod, but for somebody who's trying to like for somebody who's trying to like play mod packs, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Like it goes against your argument.
Reason 4. Obviously, cultural shifts do genuinely play a role. I mean, some people just like vanilla plus mods. And finally, reason 5. This is the factor that overwhelmingly stands out to me. The Bedrock Marketplace. That's existed since 2017. And why make content for free on Java when you can...
Yeah, Bedrock Marketplace is ass. It's bad. It's really bad. It's the worst. It's the worst thing that's happened to Minecraft. And he's gonna say, why do it? Why do it on? Like, here's the thing though, is that like when Bedrock when that came out, when Marketplace came out, I genuinely thought that like we would see all like the big mods, all like stuff like Create, like migrate over to Bedrock because there's more money to be had, right? There's also a pretty wide audience on Bedrock as well. But that has not happened. It just hasn't happened. Like, do we got aeronautics on Marketplace? No, we don't. Like, we don't have, like, even Create like sucks on I don't know if that's true anymore. It was for quite a while. But Create like sucks on Marketplace. I don't know why they're just uninterested in developing for that space. But like it seems like a lot of mod pack creators like have no interest, or a lot of mod creators have no interest in developing for Marketplace. So it's like certainly some people are going to do it, but clearly there's a still thriving like group of people who are willing to do it for free or for donations on Java Edition. On top of that, Marketplace don't have mod packs. You can't cultivate, you can't create an experience like you can with modded Minecraft. I mean, like with Java Edition, I think most people nowadays who are playing modded Minecraft are not just like downloading one mod and that's it. They're downloading a mod pack or even making their own mod pack. Like everybody is. So it's like when you go on Marketplace, if you were to make a mod pack with like 300 mods on Marketplace, like even if you had the option to cultivate or you had the option to curate that experience and then offer it to people as like a, hey, here's this thing that I made that's like all these mods put together, it'd be like hundreds of dollars. It'd be like stupid. It's like just not doable. And so like, yeah, there's going to be some individual mods on Marketplace that are like really interesting and maybe you're probably going to see stuff that's more like the Aether and like stuff that can stand on its own as its own whole thing, right? But it's yeah, I mean, but it's like it's just like not the same thing at the end of the day. really. Like, I think that like modding on Java Edition and like it is really all about mod packs, and it's all about like developing mod packs. And like, I don't know that modders make mods specifically for mod packs, but that's what it feels like. On Bedrock, it's just like you don't like it's a different. Everybody has their own different experience with it, and so it doesn't feel quite as cohesive. Whereas on Java Edition, you get to like you and I both play all the mods 10. Whereas on Java Edition, it's like I have this mod, this mod, this mod, this mod installed, and you have like 5 different mods installed, and it's like there's no cohesion to that, right? I don't know. That's my take.
You could do it as a full-time job on Bedrock. I have a whole video on that issue if you're interested. That'll be on the end screen. But essentially, Microsoft is doing this so they can take their 62.5% cut. That pushes modders from Java over to their closed-off Bedrock ecosystem, where unlike Java, they're at least allowed to charge for their work. One prominent example recently is Young Nick Young, who you may know for all of these mods totaling at over $1 billion.
I do want to point out that I don't think it's bad that these mod developers can charge for their work. Like, I don't think that it's a bad thing that they can do that. I just think that like there are different ecosystems, and the ecosystem on Java seems to do better, honestly.
Downloads.
At least for the players.
He recently launched a Bedrock Marketplace content studio. Microsoft has also been known to personally reach out to different map makers to get them to switch to the Bedrock Marketplace, like for example, Noxcrew. Not only has this mostly killed adventure maps on Java, it seems to have mostly killed these huge...
They shouldn't charge for something they didn't come up with, though. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Like it's IP theft. I feel like happens at a small level all the time. Like, I mean, technically, like, this is like what we're doing right now is kind of IP theft. Like, I mean, I guess I'm providing commentary, which is technically falls under like a copyright rule, depending on where you're from. But like, yeah, like IP theft, it happens on the small scale, I think a lot more than people realize, where like, if you make like a little mod, somebody can just straight rip it, and there's really nothing you can do. And that's mostly because like you haven't created like a trademark. You haven't gone and copywritten your work or anything. But like it's something that I think everybody sees as being very unfair, and is quite frankly like frowned upon in the community if people catch on. At least I think so. I don't know.
Content mods too. Of course, I'm not saying the impact on Java mods is intentional, quite the opposite actually. It's just a consequence of allowing people to charge money on Bedrock. And there really isn't an easy fix to this either. Most Java players would have a very hard time accepting that modders can suddenly charge money if Mojang changed the rules. I think it's worth looking at Roblox though, because they're in a much better spot. Roblox is another platform that relies heavily on user-generated content for their players. And while Roblox doesn't pay their creators very fairly, at least they pay it all! You are literally unilaterally banned from making money on Java modding. In practice, they really only enforce it when you're charging money directly, but even so, at best.
Yeah. So you can actually make money by making mods on Java. You can. It's just through different means. So one way you can do that is you can do it through like you get a certain amount of like money for ads that run on your mod pack or your mods when you're getting downloads on like something like CurseForge. So CurseForge will actually like give you a certain amount of money. Also stuff like donations and things like that. You just can't charge directly for the thing. Some mod authors, and I don't know how like allowed this is, but some mod authors will make like basically like a light version of their mod on and put that on for public, and then they'll have like a premium version that they sell. I don't know if that's allowed or not, but that's something that they do as well. Roblox is corrupt with like ERP and bad stuff that can be allowed for Roblox. selected. Yeah, so Roblox does seem sketch as hell, honestly. It seems sketch as hell. It seems way more. The thing is that Roblox allows content, player generated content, but so does Fortnite, and so does Minecraft, and they just don't feel nearly as. I mean, there's like the dark side of like Minecraft that way too, but like it doesn't seem quite as like predatory, like whereas like stuff like the like microtransactions and stuff like that people can implement into their games on Roblox feels very like not okay. Like I do personally do not like that kind of thing.
Modders who make any sort of money are in a legal gray area, so it really shouldn't be a surprise that so many of them just want to mod on Bedrock and make money from it.
Do so many of them want to make mods on Bedrock and just make money from it? Like there are certainly some mod devs that have shifted over to Bedrock, but like I don't like. The thing is that like I think that the longevity of the product that you're making, you get more longevity out of the product you're making on Java. If you make a mod on Java, like people will like it, and if it's good, people will use it for years and years and years. On Bedrock, it feels like the market's a little bit more flighty. It doesn't really. It won't. In my opinion, I don't think it'll hold true in the same way that the Java modding community will, if that makes sense. And that's maybe because you have to charge for it. That could also be because it's like it's kids, so like the new cycle is like so much faster in those like environments. Modding is a hobby for me, so I'd rather do it on the game that works instead of the super broken Bedrock experience. Yeah, fair enough. The Lucky Block mod was made on Java, and then many different people made Lucky Block mods on Marketplace. Not one, but I kid you not, there's like hundreds of Lucky Block mods on Bedrock. Yeah, well, that's the other thing too, is that like people will always sort of like it feels like it honestly like it feels like just like a big cash grab. Like there are some interesting stuff that does come out of Marketplace, but like I don't know, like it just doesn't seem it doesn't seem like it's cultivating good quality content from the people who are making the content for Marketplace in the same way that Java does that. Like people make these like Aeronautics is a perfect example of this because it's unbelievable. Like it's unbelievable. It's like I feel like these guys could have made a whole game. These guys could have made a whole game, and instead they made a Minecraft mod for free. They just gave it to everyone. It's insane. It's an unbelievable piece of work. It really is, and it's not on Marketplace. Partly because I think that the community's not there. How to fix Bedrock, delete it. Java also doesn't force you to use the latest version. Currently, that might change with the... Java also doesn't force you to use the latest version. That might change with the direction things are going. Yeah. I'm a little worried. I am worried about like the way that Java is going to be treated in the future, because I know the reason why Marketplace exists and the reason why like Bedrock exists, I don't know, and not necessarily why Bedrock exists, but the reason why Marketplace exists is because Microsoft wants to cash out, right? Microsoft wants to cash out. They're like, we bought this really nice, expensive IP and it's called Minecraft, and we just want to milk it for all it's worth. They're not looking at it as in a, like, I think one thing that Mojang, to their credit, has done really, really well is looking at the game in terms of like a long span of time. Like they look at it, they they're very careful about updates. They don't change things. They don't add and subtract and add and subtract and add and subtract like a game like Fortnite does, where it's like different all the time, which is its own style of good. But like Minecraft has a like really strong staying power, I think primarily because of the way that Mojang has treated it, where they've been very careful about things that they've added. They've been very careful about like how the things that they add integrate with the other things that they have. And I mean, to be fair, there's also stuff where like, there's also like a lot of open loops where, or like unclosed things where like you have like the sniffer, for example, where it's like, you get like a couple flowers for all this work seems kind of ridiculous. There's a lot of stuff like that in Minecraft where like they didn't necessarily close a loop fully, but like the integration of things, like they do such a good job of it that like I think that to Mojang's credit, I think that that's part the reason why Minecraft has so much staying power is because they didn't just like add create to it, even though they might have, like they probably could, you know. They keep it vanilla, right? They keep it like they don't like they don't go crazy with it, you know.
There is one mod, though, that's a complete exception to this. Back at the start of the video, I left one mod off the list. A mod that came out in 2019 and absolutely took the scene by storm. It flipped every format on its head and revolutionized everything. I am, of course, talking about... I don't know how to use this mod, although it does look sick as hell. So instead, I'm going to give someone who does a chance to do this section right. This is Charles. He's a full-time Create YouTuber.
4 years ago, I booted up Minecraft with Create for the first time, and I'm still playing it. Now that's no coincidence. Create adds an entire mechanical system to Minecraft. We have rotation, stress, RPM. It sounds complicated, but it's actually really easy to get into. You build a windmill, hook it up to some saws, and boom, you've got a tree farm. All the different components work together in a really satisfying way. What's wild is how far that can take you. I've basically built my whole YouTube channel around it. That's not normal for a Minecraft mod. It's even become its own genre of mods. Create has an insane amount of add-ons. That is mods being made for the mod. And even without the add-ons, base Create receives really polished updates. The team behind it never add things at random. Everything they make fits perfectly into what's already there. It connects to your existing farms, transportation systems, and storage, which makes updates to the mod highly anticipated events. It reminds me of the old tech mods too. Buildcraft, Industrial Craft, all the classics that define what modded Minecraft was for years. And, you know, some people say Create is just recycling those old ideas, that it's nothing new, but I think that misses the point. Create doesn't just bring those ideas back, it makes them really fun to build in an incredibly intuitive way, and the implementation of everything, it's just perfection. To me, it's all proof that big creative mods can still exist. Modding doesn't have to be just slightly improving vanilla to be good or get popular, but the fact that me and many others keep pointing to Create as the only mod doing this thing kinda says it all.
I don't think it's the only mod doing this thing. I just think it's the best one, right? I think that like the argument that like nothing else is like as good as Create is true, but at the same time, it's like the reason why is just because like look, like when you have a market, right? If you like, let's say we're selling sodas or something, right? Eventually, so at the beginning, there'll be like hundreds of different soda companies all kind of gunning to like grab a certain corner of that market, right? Eventually, you end up having like 1 or 2 or 4 soda companies that just do all of it because they made the best one, right? They made the best one. They maintained that for a certain period of time, and they captured a majority of the market. Like this happens all over the place, and this is why things like monopoly laws exist, because like eventually you get to a point where like one company can just own the entire market of a particular industry, and then that's bad for lots of reasons. What we're seeing here, why it's Create and nothing else, is not because nobody else is making stuff. It's because Create is that good. It's just that good. It's just really good. But there's like lots of people who like don't like Create and make mod packs that don't have it in them, and that it is not like, some of those are good.
While Create is a wonderful exception to this vanilla plus recycled pattern we keep seeing over and over again.
I would almost argue that Create is also vanilla plus. To be honest, it's like making Redstone Redstone farms easier, basically, or like in a different new fun way. Like I would almost classify I maybe wouldn't, but I almost would classify Create as vanilla plus.
It's definitely not a solution to it. And honestly, I don't know what is. But what I do know is this. When I play mods, oftentimes I literally go back to 1.12.2 or even 1.7.10. I should not have to go back to a version of Minecraft that came out in f***ing 2014 to get a better experience than playing something modern.
Better experience is crazy. Also, you're just doing that because of nostalgia. If that's what you like to do, then that's fine. That's great. Like, good for you. But like this, what you're showing me on screen right now, like that looks crazy. Like, I don't want to play that. That looks ridiculous. I play that for like a stream as a gag, like not genuinely for fun for me. That was fun for me in like 2015, but not like. But mods are so much more polished now. Like, things are so much better now.
The popular mod packs on CurseForge seem to agree with.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that it's just a personal opinion, and he's trying to sway people into that opinion. That's kind of, yeah. Like, I mean, his opinion is totally valid, and I think a lot of people have that opinion of like, mod pack. The mod packs used to be so good back in the day, and it's like. They were good. They were good, and they were good times too. Like, I remember watching like Yogg's cast. I used to think they were super funny. I used to think that their content was really great. I don't necessarily watch them anymore, and I also think that content has evolved a lot since then. A lot. It's night and day, the difference. Like, you got like funny moments like that like 3 times in a 40-minute video. Nowadays, it's like if you don't have like a bit every 5 seconds, people click off because the next video has a bit every 3 seconds, and like it's, you know, it's a competitive space, and like things keep getting better and better and better, and I think that that's true with the Minecraft modding community as well.
Here, a lot of them are still stuck on 1.12.2. There's even plenty of new mod packs being made on this 7-year-old version. This slump has got to be pushing people away from Minecraft mods in general. We need more wacky shit. The kind of mods that make you go, no, surely I can't make that. And then you do it anyway! Those are always the best ideas. You hear that, modders? I'm not the first person to say this, but I am hoping to do it the best. Something, whether it's the Bedrock marketplace or just cultural shifts, has thrown everything out of whack.
So, good video. Great video. Give me my good video. There. Good video. He really like genuinely like, he made a good video. I just like have my quarrels with his opinions. Trash takes. Good video, trash takes. I mean, some of it I do agree with him on, like Bedrock bad. Bedrock bad, Java good is like true, yeah. Have you guys seen like the Vulkan stuff with like Java Edition? How it's like so, like it runs Java Edition so much better. I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out. I'm curious, really curious, because like getting Java Edition to run better is gonna be next level. Because I think a lot of what holds Java Edition back from being even bigger than it is now is the fact that it's like so limited in what you can actually do with it. Well, I mean, it's not super limited, but it's like it's very unoptimized game, is what I'm trying to say. But one thing I also do, you say, is a lot of the older people, especially people like 25, need to realize that most old games aren't better than new ones. It's just nostalgia. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. It's 100%. It's the same thing with like films. Like it's like things that, like, if you go back and you look at like an Alfred Hitchcock film, like he's doing stuff in that movie, like he's doing stuff in like Psycho that like set a standard that is used today that people don't even think about. Like stuff like there's something called like an ABA shot, which is basically like it's like you take like you have like a scenario, and you have like person walks up to a trash can, and then you show the trash can, and then you show the person's reaction to the trash can. Oh my God, there's a human arm in that trash can. That's the ABA. Person walks up, they show the object, the person's reaction to that object. It's a very simple, like these are the things that like Alfred Hitchcock gave to the cinema world. And they're things that they're things that people take completely for granted nowadays. Like that is standard like filmmaking language today. That is like the bare, like if you don't understand that in filmmaking, like you don't have a film. Like it's and it didn't exist before Alfred Hitchcock, right? Like it's that's the kind of thing. It's like nostalgia is such an interesting thing that way. Not as good. It definitely works, but it's not even close to as good as PC. Oh, are you talking about Bedrock? Yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to, I saw that video, I wanted to talk about it. If you guys like this, like what we did here today on this stream, please let me know in the Discord, because I want to do like more stuff like this, and I want to turn this kind of content into videos, into more videos. I'm gonna probably start a second channel, and I'm gonna work on getting this stuff turned into videos. Some of it may be turned into shorts and stuff like that. And yeah, that's exciting. I'm excited about that. I'm just saying, if you have enough patience, you can make it run on phones. Oh, you guys are talking about something. I jumped into the middle of a conversation. I fell asleep. Are you still working on the B2? We kind of stepped away from the B2. I still have Minecraft open though. We could look at the B2. Yeah, so I want to start segmenting my streams like this a little bit more and doing more like content like this. Actually, one thing that I really want to do is that is something we can kind of do together right now, really quick. Is I want to play Wordle. We have Wordle on the Discord, and I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I actually always have a word that I like to start with. I think everybody has a word that they like to start with when they play this game, but I like starting with Sable. It's got a lot of good letters like A and E. So we have an A and an L in the word, and no S, no B, and no E, right? So let's do. So it can't be apple because there's no E. Let's do. I don't want to. I'm not gonna look at chat. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat. I have to figure this out for myself. Oh, I was gonna say tally, but there the L is. See, this means that there's an L in it, but it's not here, so it's somewhere else. Not table. Hmm. The A and the L have to go somewhere else. So the A and the L, so we could have. We could have an A at the beginning or an, but then like I don't know what, like Al. I don't know. We could also have LA or at the end. It could be like I don't know. I don't know what word that would be. I know the word because I'm playing on my Chromebook. He ain't getting it. You don't think I'm gonna get it? It's spelled like this, isn't it? With the E, D-Z-Z-E-L, dazzle. But that has the A at the second letter as well. I am struggling so hard to get away from the A at the second spot. Annual? I don't think that's even how you spell that. Not table. Not tally. What words can it like? I feel like it's gonna start with an A, right? Not attic, because there's no L. Gentle in Ansel. Not apple. Damn, bro. Let me just rip a letter. Let me just rip a word. So it does start with A, and we just got rid of a bunch of other letters. We at least then know that. A. Yeah. I could do I was gonna say I could do apple, but the L's in there, so it doesn't give me a lot of extra information. Answer is one word too high. Ample, but that has the L in the wrong place. Ample and no, it can't be anvil because there's no I there. Will that give me extra? How much information will that give me? It's N and V. So that'll give me more information in terms of that. Oh man. Append. August. AG, is it AST? Aghast? Among. I don't think that's gonna help. There's no L. Alter, but there's no E or R. There's no E or R. And adder L. I feel like I want to try like another word with like an L in a different place so that I can get an idea of like where else the L could be. So like let's I hate doing alter because there's these three letters I know are not there. No. All A U G auger. Alone. There's a lot of letters there that'll give me more information. Ooh! Oh damn! Okay. Elope. Elope? Allo. Allo. Oh gosh. This should be so easy now. This should be so easy now. Alome. It's not a lope. It's not a low. Alloy. Alloym. Alloyed. Alloyed. YED, I think. Allo. What the what? What else could this be? Like I'm looking at these letters and I'm like, what could this possibly be? This has got to be so frustrating. I'm trying not to look at chat. Somebody I'm sure has figured it out. Alom, alok, alof, alog, aloh, aloha. Hey, let's go. Let's go, dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Bro, let's go. That was hype. That was actually hype. That was awesome. Super, super fun. Super, super fun and awesome. I need my music back. I need my music back. The word I was trying to solve for was grape. Oh. Interesting. Oh, it's different for everybody? I didn't know that. I thought it was the same word for everybody. Oh, I'm sorry if I just... Did I just leak for everyone? I guess I just did it on stream, so, I mean... Grape was yesterday's. Oh, I think I messed that one up, actually. I think I didn't know what it was. Interesting. Interesting. Look at this thing. It's still here. I just left it. Just sitting here. I have no idea what to do with it. Did you see the DAGE stealth explosive, Charlie? No. No idea. Why not structure container it? I don't know what to do with it. I don't like. I'd rather just leave it there. I don't like it. I hate it, actually. Is a schematic in the builds channel? There's a schematics channel on the Discord. I don't know where it is. I think it's like in the Charlie Delta channel or whatever, the category. Being able to utilize Create like this now with Create 6 is actually so cool. Like, I feel like I do genuinely, after this series, I have done, I think, 3 series with Create 6, and it's only now that I'm really feeling like I have, like, a good grasp of it. And honestly, it's mostly because I haven't, like, I didn't, like, really dig into it, so it's been very slow going to get me up to speed. But I'm finally there, I think. It is cool. Like, understanding how, like, factory gauges and stuff work and all this stuff is really interesting. I do need to figure out how factory gauges work, like, on, like, barrels and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Why you use a lot of E-motors instead of putting chain shafts in one motor? Because they only have, like, they only do, like, 2,000 stress units each motor. I need to make a better motors. Tank. Need to get my reserve tanks out. There we go. My backups. Nuclear war, yay! Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Look at this. Who put that there, I wonder? Who put that there, I wonder? Who could it have possibly been? is it okay if I ping you the messages I posted on the Minecraft Builds channel with the schematic to the DAGE bomb? Sure, go for it. Absolute War Cinema, who agrees? Are there nuclear warheads? No, not yet. Not you. We could make them maybe. Gauges on barrels can send stuff to the package that's connected to the barrel. So like if you need exactly 100 limestone, you can like type the packager name and select the block and amount. Huh. You have mending on your armor? No. No, I don't need it though because I'm rich as heck. I don't need it. I don't need it. Remember when I said I was gonna do more Mine Colony stuff on stream? Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen that much. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably not gonna happen all that much. Because I'm trying to do the segment thing. Because I'm trying to do more interesting things that are happening on to make the streams more fun and make more content out of them as well. Because that's the play. That's the play, ladies and gentlemen. Right? I don't just want to do create mod Minecraft forever. I want to be like a bigger YouTuber, bigger, more fun video, interesting YouTuber who does like I don't know, lots of stuff, lots and lots of stuff. What time is it, chat? How long have we been going for? It's only been 3 hours. That's crazy. It feels like it's been so much longer than that. Dude, segments are like go steal an airstrip. What is your defense plan in the event of a nuclear attack? Right here. This is my defense plan. Oh, I know something we can do. We can talk about like one of the next builds I have coming up. Yeah, I just got mending first try on a super enchanting template. Oh, cool. I haven't actually messed around with super enchanting or anything like that yet. Like I haven't messed around with enchantment industries at all. Like 0%. But I do hear it's like really great once you set it up. Is your guy still alive? I don't know. We can check it out. Have you talked about moving to Twitch yet? When will you? I haven't fully talked about moving to Twitch yet. I will move to Twitch when it makes sense to move to Twitch. I plan on moving to Twitch eventually because it's a lot of people say it's a better place to do streaming. But I think that what I'll probably do is I'll always do simulcasting, but I think that eventually I'll switch to like focusing on the chat on stream as opposed to Twitch at 100k YouTube subs. Maybe who knows, bro. I'm so like 100k YouTube subs would actually mean so much to me. I've like it's because it's play button. It's you get your first. That's when you get your first. That's when you get your first plaque. That's when you get the thing you get to hang on the wall. That's when that happens. It's 100k. It's 100k and then 1 million, then 10 million, then 100 million is when all the plaques are. Very few people get to the 100 million one. That's like the Ruby one that like Mr. Beast has. Mr. Beast and T-Series and PewDiePie. And I'm sure some other people, but does eBuy have 100 million subscribers? Last night I wrote a bit of a villain speech script directed at Goshva. If you want to take a look at it. Yeah, okay. I'll check it out. You need a phone number for Twitch? Oh, do you? Oh, interesting. Yeah, Twitch is supposedly better for is more like it's more engaging for communities, I think. It's more fun for like the audience. and YouTube hasn't really like focused all that much on streaming, honestly. So eventually I do want to switch to focusing more on Twitch and focusing the live streams more on Twitch. I'll probably still simulcast, but like Twitch has like more Twitch, like honestly, like I'll be completely honest with you. Twitch has more opportunities to make money on streaming, right? It actually doesn't have a lot of value in terms of like YouTube is the best way to monetize your content is through like YouTube and making videos. But then like in terms of streaming, the best revenue generating that you can get is Twitch. And that's primarily due to stuff like Prime subs. But it also just has like more ways to engage with creators and stuff like that. But on top of that, I also think it's more fun for the audience because there's like more emotes and there's like more there's more ways to engage with chat through Twitch. But I don't know. Get someone to make a mod where everyone would get a play button in the game only when they get it in real life, so then you can make a challenge to the top. That would be cool. I don't know that I'm going to be playing this series specifically all the way to 100k subs. That would be crazy. This series definitely does have a decent amount more juice left in it though. I'm thinking this series will probably go to like 60 episodes, some odd is my guess. I don't know for sure, but we'll see what happens. Because we might just like start working on a new mod pack or something like that and start like shift over to a new series or whatever. If we do a new series, hopefully we'll drag a bunch of the Aero SMP people with us. That would be nice. I don't know. I don't know what the next series looks like, honestly. And usually I have a good idea of what it is. I had a really good idea for a series, but it's like really Mine Colonies focused. And it was something that I was planning on doing before Aeronautics came out. So like now that Aeronautics is here, I'm like, it has to be Aeronautics something. So, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what to do for the next series. Honestly. There's a streamer that goes by Bushwhack who plays horror mods, but his Twitch chat can pay for alerts that alert the monsters in it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like there's some interesting stuff that you can do with Twitch that you can't really do with YouTube as much. No Aero for the next series. No. 100% Aero for the next series. That's what I meant. Is that like I had, before Aeronautics came out, like I had an idea queued up for my next series. It was actually going to be this series, but then Aeronautics came out and I like rushed to get a mod pack out and now we're here. If you want to know, my other series idea was going to be like a Mad Max theme where like you start with like a car and the world is like desert, like kind of flat plains, like desolate kind of vibe. And the idea was there's actually a mod that you can get that adds there's a mod that you can get that actually changes how Mine Colonies the raids happen on Mine Colonies, and you can make it so that like 10 wardens show up during a raid or whatever. You can make them like really hard and you can like add all different mobs to them and stuff like that, and you can change the scaling and things, which is really cool. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to make like almost like a tower defense game out of that. And so like you have to make Mine Colonies and then you'd have to use like something like what's it called? The gun mod, scorched guns. You'd have to use scorched guns and like turrets and create big cannons and radars and stuff like that in order to protect your colony from these like massive hordes of mobs and stuff like that. It is a cool idea, but it's too. I think it's too mine colonies focused, and not focused enough on aeronautics. And I think the next series I want it to be focused on aeronautics as well, because that's what's working. Right? Here's the thing. So experimentation happens on the live streams, right? This is where the experimentation happens. This is where the interesting stuff happens. With the YouTube channel, with the main channel, it's like, if it's broke, don't fix it. Just like, kind of hammer out what's working. Keep doing what you're doing if it's doing well, right? So if the viewership starts to dip, I might try something new. But like, yeah, that's the thing. What if you did a more generalized genre of mods that had a bit of RPG and a bit of tech for your next series? That would be cool. The thing is, though, is that like I tend to make my own mod packs, and making a good mod pack with like RPG elements and like that kind of progression is really, really hard. Or seems really hard. I don't know. Maybe it's not, but I haven't really looked into it. Maybe it's actually just fine. Maybe it's just fine. Add zombie apocalypse to the server for more fun and military equipment to stop them. Yeah, I'd like to find a good reason to use aeronautics, like ships and stuff like that. Like some reason to build a tank and use it. When I get a PC, if somebody wants to test a mod pack, he could let me test it. I like breaking things. Okay, fair enough. I'm the fans from Taiwan. That's cool. That's very interesting. Actually, Taiwan is that where they... Oh, I had a friend who wanted me to 3D print them a building that I think is from Taiwan. It's called Taipei 101. It was cool. There's a little project I did for him. It was kind of fun. I have a 3D printer. I don't know if I've ever said that before on stream. And then you could build a indestructible bunker to stay safe. Are you a full-time YouTuber now? No. I am about 4 times too small, 5 times too small to be a full-time YouTuber. I need to be quite a bit bigger. But here's the thing, though. Is that I say that based on the current income my YouTube channel makes. But the thing is that you can be a YouTuber of my size and like there are different revenue streams for different kinds of YouTubers or different kinds of like content. One of the main revenue streams for most content creators that is like really big is sponsorships. And so the thing is that like when I'm looking at my content right now and I'm saying like I'm 5 times away from being a full-time creator, that's not accounting for potential sponsorships in the future. So like if I get to the point where I'm like big enough to start doing like serious sponsorships and not just like affiliate stuff, which I'm going to start doing very soon actually. I'll probably do like affiliate content. I'll probably do like affiliate links and stuff like that with Shockbite. Actually, I believe. You need to download Create Ray Radar. Go check out Ludwig's ideas on the content funnel. It's got some nice ideas for YouTube. Bro. A dude, why do you think I'm doing segments on the YouTube channel on the live streams? That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. That's what I've been trying to do. That's what I've been trying to do. It's just like, yeah. I mean, Ludwig has talked about that kind of thing in particular, actually, like a lot. But I think yeah. It's that's exactly what I'm trying to do. That is exactly the plan. Is to do more content funnely stuff. Turn my interesting bits on my main YouTube channel into shorts, and then turn this live streaming stuff into its own channel. What the hell was that? I love Letty. Yeah, me too. Yeah, he makes great content. I like a lot of the YouTubers that like, or a lot of the streamers that like surround Ludwig too, like Squeaks and Atrioc, and I really like recently I started watching Joe Bart. He's really great. He's really good. Tried to get a creeper head to put it on my guy. I couldn't though. I tried. My Discord is making noises like crazy. I need to leave the activity. There we go. Joe is the GOAT. Yeah, he's a great content creator. Oh, he's great. Yeah. Can you do something other than running? I'm talking with chat. That's what I'm doing. I'm just like milling about while I'm chatting with chat. That's what I'm doing at the moment. If you want me to do something else, I'll end stream. So take that. I like the idea from something to build a railgun like to down enemy vehicles. Yeah, that'd be cool. But I think you can just clip everything to main channel. Separation, the viewer's not good. So the reason why I would create a second channel and not do it on the main channel is because the content is going to be considerably different. And it's not necessarily always going to be just Minecraft stuff. Like I might react to a video that's like not Minecraft related, right? Like, you know, but believe it or not, like I know about other things. We could talk about other stuff. Bro, you wait the whole week for one stream and that is you running around. Bro, it's not. I did a bunch of other stuff today, okay? Watch the rest of the stream. It was a good stream this time, I swear. It wasn't just me running around. This is just the end of stream. I'm just like winding down. Next stream, however, is tomorrow. We're doing another stream tomorrow. That's right. 2 streams this weekend. Big. So be sure to show up for that. We're going to be doing Mecha Chameleon with a bunch of the Create Aeronautics or Aero SMP people, which will be fun, I think. Anyways, I gotta remember to post this schematic to my Discord. Don't let me forget. But I think for now, I think that's the end of the stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see ya in the next one. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Oh, I just realized it's Delta Inc. because it's yeah, the Delta Inc. sign. Yeah, Delta Inc. I sent the villain speech in the Discord. I'll check it out. I will check it out. But anyways, you know what I should have done while I was chatting? Instead of going to instead of like messing around on Minecraft the way that I do, I could have done, what am I looking for? OBS. I could have done this. I have a whole like streaming face camera. Yeah, which is nice and stuff, I guess. Is Kindle ever going to move his shop? I hope not, because it's useful. I've been using it. I've been using it a lot. It's great. It's really nice. Yeah. You know I recorded for like 12 hours today? Recorded videos for 12 hours? Not quite. It's just like the video recording was 12 hours. I took like breaks and stuff in that time. Can you add Subway Surfers gameplay? You will get more viewers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll add like Subway Surfers over here, and I'll add like a Minecraft parkour over here somewhere, and then I'll have like a little like a Family Guy clip right down here somewhere. Have you seen what's in the meme section? I'll check it out. Can you please check if my guy is still alive? Oh yeah, I'm sure he's fine. He's fine. He's alive. Yeah, he's alive and thriving. It's great. How can you do that much recording and not be full time? Because it's Saturday. That's how I could do that much recording and not be full time. I record like somewhere between 6 and 8 hours during the weekend. That's why I get like all those big builds. That's why they always happen on Monday, because I do them on the weekend. Because I have time on the weekend to build stuff. Build big stuff. Yeah, I have Saturday, Sunday off. I work like a normal like 9 to 5. But I have a job where like I can get off a little earlier sometimes, because I work in like a cabinet shop. I spray cabinet doors. So if I gun it and like try, I can it's kind of a job where like I need to finish a certain amount of things, which also means that like sometimes I'm staying late, but a lot of the times I can get out a little earlier, which is like really helpful for this kind of content. Gets 2 hours of sleep. That's not true. I get a decent amount of sleep. I do okay with sleep. I don't. Okay. All right. Caught. All right. I don't get a ton of sleep. I could do with more sleep. I'm not gonna lie. Which is also why stream is supposed to be ending right now. Can you build the submarines? I could build a submarine. But I'm probably not going to, because I don't know what I would use a submarine for. I don't know what I would use any of this stuff for, honestly. I'm not building this stuff because I assume I'm going to actually use it in a practical way. Because trying to do that is just too restrictive. I really like the idea of that. I really love like building something and it having an actual use. When you get an editor, you get more sleep. Nah, that's not how it works. You just make more content. When I get, so my editor that I was looking for, is actually going to do the cut-ups for the live streams, and not, like the main channel video. So my workload is basically stays the same. I just get more content out, which is great. Yeah. Remember the backrooms from a few streams ago? The backrooms from a few streams ago? No. Did I do a backrooms thing? I did a backrooms video, like a backrooms, like, yeah, go find that. Go find my backrooms video. That'll be weird. That'll be weird. It was like it was like a Halloween special. Yep. It was back during the VR days. Oh my god, bald Charlie is so disconcerting. You know, being bald is the optimal state. So, you know, you can't argue with perfection. When your flying device passed through the floor. Oh yeah. The bumblebee or whatever, the fly. Yeah, that was weird. It's weird that it just like phased through. If it phased through the floor like all of its atoms aligned perfectly. You gonna play Ascending Inferno? Probably not. Not bald, but it seems pretty good. It is good. You could try it. Anybody can try it, you know. But once you go bald, you'll miss it if you grow your hair back. Being bald is great. Shaved my head once. It was cool at first, but then I started getting stuck to shirt sides if it was Velcro. That is a superpower. That is useful. You get used to like taking off shirts properly and stuff, right? But like, I mean, when you're wearing like a toque or like a hat, it like sticks. It like stays there. It doesn't get around. It's great. You should do some more with your Aero colony. I know. If I had more free time, I would mess around with it more, but it's just like I'm just trying to do what's like entertaining to chat, you know, and trying to focus more on that, trying to get that figured out. Why is my door open? Oh, back there. It's because I have an AC unit, and the AC unit has a hose, and the hose goes like out the door, like to the like where the balcony is or whatever. The reason why I do it that way is because I don't have because if I had the window open over here, there's like a window over here. If I had that window open, I would get too much street noise. It would get too loud for the stream. So I have to have that there. Oh, it's just a mega delay. It's the delay thing is so weird because it's different for everyone, I swear. What is kinda plan? Are you talking about the like for the live stream? We've done our plan. I was supposed to end stream like I ended stream like probably like 20 minutes ago. Try putting it on 2xg so you get back up to speed. Oh. Oh my god, you used to play Ghost of Tabor? I love that game. Oh, yeah, I used to play lots of Ghost of Tabor. I used to play lots of Ghost of Tabor with TV, who's like, TV, and I used to, that's where I met TV. And he came with me all the way through to Createaholics, and is even like open to join this series as well if he wanted to. But he's busy. He's got his own thing going on. We did some cool stuff in Ghost of Tabor, actually. One of the things we did the Tabor Police Department, where I like pretended to be police, and we would check people's stuff. It was really fun. If you don't know, Tabor is like Escape from Tarkov, but in VR. Charlie, does people get superpowers when they get bald, or are bald people? Bald people are allowed to. They have the ability to bestow curses upon others. So bald people. So 60% of your body heat leaves your head, and that's usually not that big of a deal for most people because they have hair, so they have insulation on their head. Bald people do not have that insulation, so bald people get cold very quickly unless they have a hat. If you steal a bald person's hat, you will be cursed. And I'm not going to tell you what happens when you get cursed. You should already know, but like I'm not going to tell you what happens because it's the bald secret, I guess. I don't know. We also have a committee that we meet that I meet up with like once a month. I sit next to Jeff Bezos. That's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, chat. Whoa. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Thanks for being here during this grand old time. But now I'm actually for real this time, actually ending it for real. All right. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody. Good night. Have a good one. Have a good one.